Alright, which direction should I go now, Tanner?
I think you're going to the right.
No.
It is a bit tough because it is a linear map, but it doesn't look like it.
Oh, Master Zangief.
Yes, we're heading to Russia. That's Russia.
Gesundheit.
I'm trying to make it sound like the super bit crushed like sound effects from the original version.
I'm sorry, but you're not a computer, Tanner.
I'm trying my best to be. Every day I grow more and more robotic.
Same. I love Simon's Reach. You cannot deny the width and girth of my whip, the vampire killer.
I mean, to be fair, out of every character to fight Zangief with, a zoner type like, Simon is the best one.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe that, in the Nintendo Direct, they literally called the Darkest Lariat Red Cyclone, which is the move Zangief does.
Yep. Sakurai knows his shit, son.
He knows it. Whenever they bring up, he's just like, yeah, this move is like a Shoryuken, and like that was before Ryu was in, and I'm like, wow, you're just gonna say that? I mean, cool, but normally people don't just say it.
Okay, let's see, what you got for me here, Master Zangief?
Well, he's a master, and you can probably guess what his style is.
I thank you for coming, I will toughen up spirit. Throw power, grab range, grab power. This is good for Incineroar, and that's about it.
Well, yeah. I do like how if you do put a character in there, he does say his catchphrase, which is, "Whoa, muscle power!"
Oh, bless. Balrog.
America!
Big Apple, 3 AM.
Yeah, Balrog's stage is, it's like a gold casino-y area, and it's real good, has this real jazzy remix in Street Fighter V. I like it a lot, and it looks a little bit like it here.
I don't know how to feel about Little Mac not being a manlet.
Yeah, this is Little Mac as Big Mac, but not Big Mac, because Big Mac is separate, but they can't say Big Mac due to copyright.
It's okay, I got this. He's coming in with the grabs and whatnot.
It's weird that they made him so big, because I don't view Balrog as a big character. Oh, sorry. To be a proper Street Fighter fan, I should say boxer.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you know about the scenario with their names, right? Yeah, Balrog, M. Bison, and Vega all got their names changed because his original name is M. Bison. But that sounds like Mike Tyson, which is a bit scary for copyright, so they made him to be Balrog instead, which was the original name of Vega.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Yeah!
Good job with that range.
I've had some practice timing the tip of my whip to hit enemies and whatnot. Don't take that out of context.
Balrog's skill here, which is neutral special up, is one that I paired a lot with, say, like K-Rool, and it's really good, because it just means all your neutral specials are stronger.
Alright, where are we going now?
Spain!
Okay, that one was a bit delayed.
I had to remember where's Vega from.
Oh god, is it Italy? Is it Denmark? I don't know.
Well, because he yodels! I don't know, do they yodel in Spain? Because literally you beat around with him and he goes, yodel-hee-hoo, and you're like, why? That's not a Spain thing, is it?
No, I don't think so, but then again, don't Canadians yodel, so...
Wait, what? Do we? Is that a thing?
I don't know anything about the real world.
I only know about it from video games. Aren't all Canadians Bear Hugger from Punch-Out?
Until the day I die, I will believe no interpretation of Canada than the one in South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Let me tell you, the best and most accurate Canadian in a game is indeed Bear Hugger, because it is... And I went to the home of Bear Hugger, Salmon Arm, British Columbia, and brought a copy of Super Punch-Out with me, and it was a religious experience.
Aww.
Because it was just like going to the place that birthed the greatest Canadian in all gaming was something special.
Oh no. He's got a Final Smash!
Thankfully, in HP battles, Final Smashes suck.
Yikes.
They watch, so you were at, what, like 91? So, I mean, you did have your healing halfway through, but it only does about 30 damage.
It's okay. I gave him the spicy whip. Oh, why would you give your brother the spicy whip?
So yeah, Vega here, another one that's a pretty good spirit. All these spirits for Street Fighter are pretty useful, I'd say. Though Balrog is the one I ended up using the most with his special attack up.
For sure.
Thailand!
Okay. Thank you. This is ridiculous.
Sagat here is a little bit of a difficult battle because he does have that super armor. But in general, if I ever got stuck on these, you know what I ended up doing? I picked Kirby, I sucked him up, I jumped off the stage, and then I did a footstool jump off of them.
Oh, okay.
And even if I was having difficulty with these guys, that way always worked. But then again, I went here right at the very start of my game. This was right after I started it. I went right here. So for me, this was something that was not a late game thing. I went here right away.
Damn, you're not wrong about this guy actually being kind of tough.
Yeah, and he plays like an actual Sagat player from Street Fighter, which is basically shooting lots of fireballs, using a Shoryuken when you approach, and doing all that stuff.
Nope. Yeah.
There you go. That did better than me. That took me multiple attempts.
I play on easy, mate, so...
Yeah, but even if you're playing on easy, these guys, they're still difficult because you're still doing them based on what the stipulations are.
Yeah, and I will say, like, the AI was actually being pretty smart there, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And Bison and its legend, oh...
I'm gonna let you know about that. That is really difficult.
Do I have to do it to beat it?
To get the character from this area, you do have to beat him.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Definitely use your strongest here. Armor Knight will definitely help. Armor Knight, and if you really want to make it really strong, if this one doesn't work here, Armor Knight plus Unflinching. So you want to put on the Unflinching armor there, and that would really help.
Okay.
Now, it is a Ganondorf, so he does stay relatively away from you. Auto heal would also be really good there. Either one of those, when you got that one there. This one is, it's a spicy battle. I had to cheese it.
Don't worry about it. Oh, we're starting well here. We're starting well.
I had friends say this isn't that bad, and I'm like, literally, what are you talking about? But with auto heal, you should be able to, stay away from him in a way, and keep your healing going. Yeah, you're already done a lot of damage to him, more than what I did.
No.
Now it is an HP battle, remember? Whoa, my goodness, you rocked that one. Great job.
Just use Bowser, bro. What's the deal?
I did not have Bowser at that time. I had, like, Kirby, Mario, and I think, like, Sonic.
Well, I can't fault your priorities.
Alright, yeah, well, because you can probably take a guess where he leads to.
Yeah. Whee.
Heading back to
Japan!
Okay, Tanner, okay.
And here we go. Who was my Smash 4 main?
Well, I never bought the DLC, so Ultimate was my first time playing as him.
Oh, he's so good. He's so fun.
He is a hell of a lot of fun, yeah.
Do you have a preference between Ryu and Ken?
That's tough, because I actually like both of them.
Yeah, they're very different. They're probably the most different Echoes.
Yeah, he's played tough.
That Ryu is way more off stage than Ryu should be.
Yep. Well, he's mine now, and I'm gonna switch to this Song Gun.
Yeah, who looks a bit like Kiryu in that render, and it's really undeniable. Did you see that thread on analyzing every Smash Ultimate render?
No, actually. What's the dealio?
Yeah, it was a really cool thread just going on, like, the differences between how certain characters are rendered. Like, how, out of every character, Ryu has the most realistic skin. Sonic has no treads on his shoes, just a tread pattern, where Lucas actually has real, like, made-up treads on his shoes, and it just compares them all, like, what's the difference in fabric between all these characters' outfits, you know? It was a really cool thread.
I couldn't go with anything but, like, base Ryu for this one, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, sadly, the Street Fighter characters in this game do not get really fun references for their palettes, because it's just what their 8-player palettes were from Street Fighter.
That's fine, I guess. It's faithful.
The only one that is kind of a reference is the last color for Ken, gives him a darker skin tone, making him look a bit like Violent Ken, a little bit.
I don't need bonus fruit, I have enough fruit in my life as is.
7 to 10 servings a day.
Hell, 7 to 10?
I just taught this lesson to my kids. It is, you need to have 7 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables a day.
Jesus.
Right? It's a lot.
It's like that fucking thing from Simpsons Treehouse of Horror where Homer's just being fed donuts over and over, but it's just bananas.
Yeah, hey, don't even wait till we get to the milk products. Wait till you learn how many of those you need to have.
Jesus. Now, I'm not proficient with Ryu, so please do not, okay?
So for me, like, again, coming from a fighting game background, Ryu's inputs and stuff, they just felt perfect to me.
Fair dues. Yeah, these guys run away, don't they?
Well, I mean, you are fighting two characters whose, the game they come from, the gimmick of it is, run away from ghosts. So it would make sense that you, being possessed by a spirit, they would run away from.
No, seriously, you need to go. Oh, shit. Here she come. Get out. Yeah. Finish that just the right time.
Awesome, and you might have to reset the video for me, because it is stopped.
Okay. You talking about Skype over here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, well, stop sharing. I will no longer tell you any secrets, Tanner, I'm sorry.
It's nice to see.
Spectre Knight, hell yeah.
Yeah! So there's only, I think, 2 Shovel Knight characters who actually appear in the World of Light here, but they do all have battles, which is really cool.
Awesome.
Who's your favorite campaign so far of the characters?
I would say Base, Plague, Spectre.
Okay. I definitely, I think for me it's Plague is above, and then Base, then Spectre.
Okay.
I like the gameplay of Spectre, but at the same time I didn't like the story.
Feels a bit shallow, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, is there any story more compelling than, you know, Plague Knight wanting that coochie?
Yeah, true.
Like that was a character I sympathized with.
Please, Mona, can I have some coochie?
And at the end, that ending is so cathartic, it's so good. Versus the ending of Spectre Knight, which you're just like, oh, I guess that leads into Shovel Knight a bit.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we already knew this was gonna happen, so...
Yeah, it's the prequel problem. You know what characters live and what characters die.
That's for the IRS, you motherfucker.
Ryu, hired by the government, comes after Yoshi on Winker Wednesday.
He would... Yeah, you're not wrong.
Sorry, I had to bring it up.
He will accept any challenge, go to any lengths to be the best.
I must be the strongest, even if it means being hired by the IRS.
Now, there is... Ooh. Interesting.
Oh, you probably do want to go to that power plant there.
I do, but how do I get there is the thing.
I think you actually have to go through the woods and a bit around and down. So you want to go from where you are, up, to the right, and down around, I think. It's a bit confusing. You don't get in a normal way.
Fair dues. Kremling's better. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I do hope that, you know, what with K. Rool back and everyone loving the big chunky lad, that, you know, they bring him back there.
This is fun.
I understand them wanting to be like, okay, you know, for this new game, we're gonna wait off before we get back to the true enemies. But then the Snowmads came around and you're like, that could have just been a cold variety of Kremling. Could have done it, but I appreciate the Tiki Tak tribe for something different, but I think the Snowmads made me dislike them more.
The Snowmads make me Momad.
Whoa, hey, there you go.
Shedinja, nice.
You know about the gimmick of Shedinja in Pokemon, right?
Oh, of course I do, mate.
So it is represented in this battle.
By Reflect Mr. Game & Watch. Huzzah.
So he has 1 HP.
Oh my god.
But he is occasionally invincible and you have to wait for it to wear off. And then you get a small shot at it.
No! Fuck!
So I'm gonna give you a tip. As soon as the battle starts, immediately run up and do a dash attack in his face.
Okay.
Because his invincibility is not when the stage starts. That's what I did, and it lasted a single second.
There we go.
Right? That's way easier.
The absolute state. Book has so many weaknesses. What is the fucking point?
Honestly, because he's bug and ghost, so then that means he has tons of weaknesses.
Yeah. Just hope someone throws out a normal type, I suppose.
Yeah, well, there are some situations in, like, the single player where it's like, yeah, you turn it into a totally, oh yeah, this is the most obscure.
Girl from Hajimari no Mori.
Okay, so I had to look this one up. Hajimari no Mori is essentially a NES visual novel that you go through life in a Japanese village, and yes, this is an unnamed girl from Hajimari no Mori. So, it's honestly in the running for the most obscure character in this game, because this character does not actually have a name.
Yep. Oh yeah. I missed.
I do have to wonder about how, like, even for Japan, do they look at this and they go, oh yeah, Hajimari no Mori, or are they like, literally who?
WTF.